I mean, hanging in the air, the ferocity of it.
Get a little side view, man, because I think his head's above the rim.
Oh, there's no question. It's like at his jawline. For this guy to be the 5th or 6th best rookie in his class, that's remarkable.
Sixers, Celtics, Terry Rozier, what a night he had. Splitting 2 defenders, throwing the lob up to Marcus Morris.
Man, Danny Ainge walking around this week saying, I told y'all. That's why he was the untouchable Terry Rozier.
Yes. That's what LeBron was trying to do during the season, but it went through Tristan's legs instead of his own leg. This was nice. Left-handed. A star in the making.
Same game here, guys. Ben Simmons, who was trolled with not a rookie chance all night. Nice pass.
Oh, right through his own legs. That was a hell of a play. Sarge was frustrated last night.
Nick, you have to consider this. Boston, some of the smartest sports fans, they're saying he's not a rookie. There's people on our staff think he's not a rookie. There's someone on this set thinks he's not a rookie.
I didn't write the rules. If they want to change the rules, change the rules.
Time now for drawing a blank. We're sticking with the Celtics win against the Sixers in Game 1. Rozier, Horford, Tatum combined for 83 points. They shot lights out. CC, the most impressive performance in last night's game was blank.
Terry Rozier.
Okay.
You got to go with him. Not only points, but his effective ability to dominate the game, his ability to be able to knock down multiple three-pointers. To me, that was the most effective scoring because it opened up the court. You know, they gave him a couple of wide-open looks. People weren't even within 6 feet of him. So Terry Rozier, to me, changed the balance of this game because his ability to make three-pointers, not only early, but also in the second half.
And when he made them, whenever it felt to me, if you watch this game, whenever Philly went on a little run, cut it to 9, cut it to 8, the answer was a Terry Rozier bucket, either 3 or at the rim. Terry Rozier is my answer as well. He was extraordinary. He has played so much better since Kyrie went down than I ever thought he would. I thought Terry Rozier's best case scenario is a nice backup guard on a decent team. To be a starting guard right now on a good team is remarkable. And it makes you think next year when everyone's healthy and you have Rozier, Brown, Tatum, Hayward, and Horford as your starting 5. Kyrie's a hell of a scorer off the bench,
You know, where's he from? Where's he from?
Shot at Kyrie.
Got it.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah, by way of Louisville.
By way of Louisville. Oh, went to Louisville.
Him and Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I thought we were trying to get the Ohio shout-out.
The Warriors took Game 1.
Come see.
Nah, man.
From the Pelicans on Saturday. Durant and Clay combined for 53. Draymond added a triple-double. So, Nick, spinning it forward, the most pivotal player in tonight's Game 2 will be blank.
The guy who needed to be the most pivotal player for the Pelicans to have a chance in Game 1. Anthony Davis. Like, Anthony Davis is, to me, the only guy that if you show me a stat line and nothing else, I will at the very least know, did a team have a chance to win? Like, you show me Anthony Davis at the end of this game, he had 20 and 10. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt the Pelicans did not win. Now, he could go 40 and 15 and they still lose, but he's the guy that has to have an A-plus game for this to be a game tonight. So I say Anthony Davis.
Sounds like someone else we know.
Most pivotal, probably the biggest storyline is Steph Curry coming back. Extended absence, missing. Are they a championship team? We're not. Anthony Davis, even if he plays well, if he gets 40, we're not talking about them winning the championship. Steph Curry, though, he has a lot of the questions. How good are the Warriors? Who's more important? Can they win without? That right there, there's no player that has that. So, to me, Steph Curry is the most pivotal player in tonight's game.
All right, Cleveland will visit Toronto tonight for Game 1. All eyes will be on LeBron, who carried the Cavs last series, but it could come down to players flying under the radar. Nick, the biggest X factor in the Cavs-Raptors game tonight will be blank.
Kevin Love. I imagine the Cavs will start the game off with 3 of the first 4 sets, running plays for Kevin Love to try to get him off. I think they feel he has to be markedly better in this series than he was in the previous series. He is coming off that big, it's very smallest of all small sample sizes, but that stretch when LeBron was on the bench where he helped them extend that lead at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Kevin Love, he has to play well in this series. He has to play better than he played in the first series. Kevin Love's my answer.
I just have to laugh. Kevin Love went on a stretch, man. He went on a stretch, playoff stretch. He scored 6 points.
It was 8 actually.
He scored 8 points in the 4th quarter. Wow. I'm going with Kyle Lowry on the other side. I believe, especially with Cleveland, having guard problems. Calderon's going to play extended minutes. George Hill, that back will be a problem in a extended series. So Kyle Lowry, to me, is pivotal. How much can he score the ball? How well does he shoot the three ball? Because we know DeMar, he needs some help. And I believe Cal provides that for him in this.
We know DeMar's going to show up. I mean, the guy, the X factor, for the Raptors, the X factor is definitely Kyle Lowry. I have no doubt DeMar DeRozan will be as good, if not better, in this series than Oladipo was in the previous series. Question is if Kyle Lowry can take advantage of the Cavs point guard situation.
All right, finally, Terry Rozier showed up for the Celtics Game 1 in a vintage Drew Bledsoe Patriots jersey last night. One last statement in his feud with Eric Bledsoe. But this had us thinking, CC, the best throwback jersey, NFL, is blank.
Throwback jersey?
Yeah.
The greatest player that ever played, Jim Nrown. Like, you don't have to have no name on the back. Just 32, Cleveland jersey. Like, you know, Jim Brown, like, you know, that's it. Man, that's my guy. Mr. Brown. Only guy in the Hall of Fame, when he walks in the room, everybody stands up.
That's tell people that real quick again. When all the Hall of Famers before, before the induction?
Yeah, before the Ray Nitschke luncheon was private, just the Hall of Famers, typically the commissioner and the head of the Hall. And when Jim walks in, the other players, it's that respect. It's not something we have to do. It's not something you get cued on. All of a sudden you just see people stand up like, oh, there goes Mr. Brown. And all of us rise.
Is that something I can get? Can I ask for that to happen here when I walk in the morning? Or
well, we don't stand up, but what happens is the entire staff that you have working for you follows you like the bees following the queen bee. Like, what do you need, Miss Wolf? What do you need, Miss Wolf? Is this hairspray okay? Hold up, let me give my answer if I may, just for a second. So listen, this is the player I'm going to pick is one of my favorite players growing up. Someone as an adult I've grown to admire. A lot of people know this player for his amazing time with the Vikings, 98 Vikings in particular. Maybe they don't remember when he was with the Philadelphia Eagles. One of the best men in NFL history, one of the best players. I'm, of course, talking about Eandall Cunninggham, who I have his jersey right here. One of the best throwback jerseys of all time. The old Eagles Eandall Cunningham throwback.
See what happens.
This is a great one.
Yeah, let me have that.
Go ahead.
See what happens.
This is my roommate. He passed away, the great late Jerome Brown. One of the reasons why I brought the jersey in happens to be for the patch. Jerome passed away at an early age, one of the greatest players to ever played this game. Philadelphia, on his birthday, they won the Super Bowl. This was his birthday on this year. When he won the Super Bowl, it was Jerome's birthday, yes. So, yes.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for the jersey, CC.
Yeah,
I didn't know it had sentimentality attached to it.
I
You
enjoyed
don't know
it.
nobody.
I don't know nobody.
I'll bring you a Montana, Kansas City. I think I got that.
Okay. Last great Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, Joe Montana. I'll take that.
Put
Appreciate
any
that.
requests?
CC.
Let me think about it. I'll come back to you with one.
Okay.
Thank you. Coming up, are the Steelers getting ready? What?
We got a Danny Ainge with throw up on it.
CC.
What does that even mean? Danny, don't worry, that didn't happen.
CC, all rise.
Are the Steelers getting ready for life after Ben Roethlisberger? Look what's happening here. They're standing up because
You feel better, General?
Yes, this made everything better this
Okay,
morning.
no
You guys
problem.
are awesome. Back after this.
No
I thought
problem.
you were going to stop talking.
You guys are the best. Stop with all the stop talking.
Can you feel it? You're connected.